What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've been wanting to film for so long, and I'm really excited to finally be sitting down and actually filming it, and that is how I cleared my skin. And this is kind of like an ongoing battle for me, but I just want to talk about my methods on how to deal with breakouts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just stay tuned if you want to hear how I cleared my skin, how I figured out what's affecting my skin, and basically that's it. This is like my skincare routine and like how I cleared my skin in one video. I'm gonna start with talking about the history of my skin. I have had relatively good skin, but I normally just have breakouts on my chin and sometimes on my cheeks that are painful and last a few days. So I feel like a lot of you probably know this, like when you get just like a breakout that is just, it hurts and it's just very painful and annoying. That used to happen to me all the time, especially on my chin, and I could never figure out like what it was caused by. I thought it was hormonal and it was super annoying to deal with. But then basically I was living in New York City last semester for college, and I was not really eating a lot of dairy. I was eating really well, and I was like, wow, my skin has never felt clearer. I was never having breakouts like I used to, and I was just like really happy with how my skin felt. And I went home for the summer, for summer vacation, and I started working at my job again for the summer, which was an ice cream shop, and that meant I was eating a ton of ice cream. And immediately, like straight away, my skin was breaking out again on my chin, like really painful breakouts like before, except they weren't going away this time. And it was like every day there was just like a new breakout. And I'll insert pictures here if I remember to or want to. What's up, guys? I just got done with a workout at the park that is in my town, and I look pretty sweaty right now, but I was like, this could be a bunch of things. I think it was triggered by the dairy that I was eating in excess when I started working at the ice cream shop again, and also probably influenced by the sugar as well. So I made the decision to give up dairy and see what happened to my skin. And pretty much immediately I was so happy because my skin cleared up. Like it literally cleared up so well. I'll try to put in a picture of like a few weeks after I gave up dairy. This is what my skin looked like, and I don't have any like face makeup on. I have like mascara and stuff, but I don't have any like concealer or foundation on, and I was so happy. I was like, my skin has never felt better. I felt like I was glowing. I felt like I could leave the house without makeup. That was what was hard for me before, is like when I was having those insane breakouts, I couldn't even like, well, I could leave the house without makeup, but I didn't want to leave the house without makeup. I was like, people are gonna think that my skin is horrible, and it's because it kind of was. So giving up the dairy really cleared up my skin, and I was so happy. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for like my whole teen life, and I now have clear skin, and it was just so great. So that is like the main thing that really changed my skin and why my skin is like primarily clear these days. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little breakout right here right now. I'm filming this on November 3rd, which is 3 days after Halloween. And Halloween I had a little bit of a cheat day, and I decided to have a bunch of milk chocolate, and I woke up the next day with acne. So it's kind of annoying, but at least I know that I'm triggered by dairy, and so I can avoid it. And I also think that sugar has an influence on it as well, but mostly dairy, because I do have sugar a lot, even if it's not dairy sugar, and that never causes breakouts. It's just the dairy. Every time I have like a cheat day with dairy, which is not often, but if it's like a holiday or something, or I just really want to try a new food that has dairy, which happens occasionally in the last 5 months that I've been dairy free, I always have a breakout the next day. Like, no doubt. I always wake up with painful acne, and it's so interesting. It's like, I know it's gonna happen. Sometimes I'm just like, whatever, I want the milkshake, and I try not to do that. But at least I know what's causing it. So if I have like an event or something that I want to go to, and I want to look like flawless skin, I can avoid dairy and pretty much know that I'll have good skin for the day. Now I want to talk about my daily routine with skincare and what I do. It's funny because I talk about this with my twin sister all the time, how I have all these things that I do to my skin, all these steps, and she doesn't really do a lot to her skin, so it really does depend on, I guess, like your skin type or like how much you deal with acne or just how much you want to focus on skincare. But this is just my routine. I hope you guys can take some inspiration from it and let me know if you have any questions down below. We're gonna start with the main thing. This is my reusable water bottle. I carry this with me everywhere I go. If anyone who knows me knows this, but like I will always have water on me. No matter where I am, I will have a water bottle. It's part of my life. And it's kind of like, if you know those those Twitter starter packs, like my water bottle would be in that. I always drink water all the time, and this is like so important for skin. I noticed that if I'm dehydrated or I feel like I barely had any water for the day, I will wake up the next day and noticeably feel like my skin is, I don't know, depleted, or my skin is just not as vibrant and bright, and my skin just looks sad if I don't drink enough water. I feel like when I drink more water, I'm just glowing, so that is why I drink so much water. And also hydration is just really good for you in general, so water is like my main tip. Next, we're gonna talk about what I clean my skin with. So I get like a little bit of blackheads and stuff on my nose. It's not really noticeable, but it's more just congestion and causes kind of oil on my skin. So what I do is I use, this one's empty, which shows how much I love it because I literally just ran out and I couldn't find it in this country because I'm in Australia right now. So I'm waiting till I get back to America to repurchase this. But I've gone through so many of these. It's the oil-free acne wash pink grapefruit foaming scrub from Neutrogena, and this is what it looks like. This is my go-to. I use this every day in the shower because I shower every night right before I go to bed. And so that's like my fave. It always makes my skin feel super great. And then about twice a week, if I have these on hand, which I normally do, I use a Biore strip, and they come in like different sizes. So there's like the nose strip, which you just put on your nose, and it really helps clear blackheads and just really open up your pores, which is always so satisfying to do, and I really actually love doing it. And this is the face strip, and so I always take this one and I cut it in half, and then I put it either like down here where there's more like congestion on my skin, or on my chin, and that like always helps just like clear things up, keep things fresh. Really, really great. And the most important thing about skincare for me is moisturizing my face and my neck and like this area, because apparently this area ages first, guys. Like, I know I'm only 20, but you got to think about these things. I have been using this moisturizer for so long. I've gone through so many of these. This is the Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer, and it is basically just straight up moisturizer. There's no like crazy stuff in it, and it's very important to get a moisturizer that does not have SPF in it, because I always wear my moisturizer to bed. Like, I always lather up my face and neck with moisturizer right before going to sleep. SPF like clogs your pores and could cause just more problems with your skin. So make sure you get one without SPF. If you want a daily moisturizer to put under your makeup, it's good to have SPF to protect from the sun, but something you're putting on your face at night, you definitely want to just be like simple moisturizer and nothing else. So I highly recommend, oh my gosh. So I highly recommend this one. I literally have been using this for so long, and I have found the combination of things that don't break out my skin, which makes me so happy. Another thing that I love to do is face masks, and I really just like, you know, having a spa night to myself and washing my face, putting on the face mask, watching some YouTube videos. The brands of face masks that I use kind of vary. Sometimes I use like Sephora collection, sometimes I use different ones from Ulta, and right now I'm using one that a company sent me called Alia Skin, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's actually an Australian pink clay mask. This is the one that I've been using right now in Australia, and it's been working really well. It's just like really cute and pink. It looks very pink, and it smells good. It smells very floral, but yeah, this is just one that I've been using right now, but it really depends on just what I have around me in my house. That's basically my full skincare routine. I don't really do anything else to my skin. Occasionally I'll apply eye cream if I have eye cream on me, but I feel like I'm kind of young for that. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I use eye masks, which are just like cooling. They're from Sephora mostly, and you just put them in the fridge and then you put them on your eyes. I actually think I might have one in the fridge, so I'm gonna go check. Okay, so I didn't have one in my fridge because I used it last night. I don't know how I forgot that. But basically, sometimes I do eye masks, and that really helps brighten your under eyes and just keep things nice on your face. Anyway, so that's pretty much this whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys have any questions about skincare down below, and I'd be happy to answer them. And you can also DM me on Instagram. My Instagram name I'll put right here. And I have a Twinstagram with my twin sister, and I'll put the account info right here as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.